It seems like we're going live. Let's see, we're going live. Seems like we are live. Let us just quickly check. Sorry for being late, guys. Seems like I don't know, something is wrong. Right? Seems like we are 3 minutes or 2 minutes or 4 minutes late.
4 minutes.
4 minutes late. Oh no. Oh, okay. Sorry for that. We had a couple of technicalities, but yeah. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, winners. So excited to be here. If you can hear us, comment a one in the comments below. If you cannot, comment a nine in the comments below. Feel free to share this broadcast with your friends and family members. This will really be appreciated. Maxwell Leadership Certified Coach Chris van Eck here with you guys. Welcome and thank you for joining us live tonight in this, well, tonight it's night for me, and maybe anywhere else in the world it might be morning or afternoon, whatever the case may be. Our topic for today's teaching is fear. Fear. Okay. The three acronyms for fear that I found are forget everything and run, or false evidence is appearing real. And the third one is a very interesting one. Face everything and rise. So guys, the choice is yours. And fear seems to be the epidemic in our society today. Hi, Francois. Once again, thank you for joining me and the viewers on this live. What is your take on fear? Over to you.
Hello, Chris. Fear is actually one that I get goosebumps because I need to talk again. Okay, so yes, but yeah. So as we go on, we try to get used to talking in front of an audience, all that type of things. By now, I'm very used to talk to a crowd of people and everything. But as I said last week, also it's it's difficult to actually. Okay, it makes it easy for me to see Chris's face here and talk. But if you can't see other viewers watching you, but you're talking to them, it's like a video that you watch on YouTube or whatever. But um, yeah, what is on the other side? Okay, so yeah, my take on fear is also um it's like you are afraid to take that first step. Um, how what will happen if I take that first step? You'll never know. So um, they say, no, I'm stuttering. Um, they say, uh, what was I had it on the tip of my tongue now. Um, well, in any case, you will never know if you don't try. So yeah, but you always have that fear of doing something, and at the end of the day, you took so long to do it, and at the end, you say, "Ugh, why didn't I do that? I was supposed to do that, and I didn't. And look how it came out. It actually came out good, but you didn't try. But the 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 end of the story is uh, I was supposed to listen. It's like when we always talk. I was supposed to listen to what my dad said and all that type of things, but we wanted to follow our own minds, and the fear was, well, I also end up where my father is working underground or all that type of things. But at the end of the day, I worked underground, but I had to work myself out of underground again, and that's because I had to overcome the fear of climbing the ladder. And yeah, and that's the key to success, is never to stop, and not to have fear, just to go on and on and on, and follow the footsteps, learn out of other people's faults, and never have fear. But fear is there.
Yes, thank you, Francois. Some great insight there and nuggets there. I hope you guys have got a pen and paper ready with you to take some notes tonight, because yes, this is a very. I also get goosebumps when I speak about this topic, and I'm actually I've got mixed emotions. It's great to be here again tonight, like you said, Francois. I think a question that we need to ask ourselves every morning when we wake up. And do I know what is holding me back? Do I know what is holding me back? Now, that is something that we need to think about. Fear holds us back from living our dream. That's what Ralph Waldo Emerson has put it. He's put it the best, Francois. And yeah, he said, fear defeats more people than any other thing in the world. Fear defeats more people than any other thing in the world. Even, fear is a very bad thing. Fear is a very bad thing. Nowadays, fear is turned into our enemy. And you know what? It rips us from freedom. And when most people run into a roadblock, you know what? What do? What is the norm that we do, Francois? We normally quit. You know? And for me, that is so sad. Really, it's very sad. Another guy quoted Abraham Maslow. He quoted, "One can choose to go back towards safety or forward toward growth." And that is just what you've touched on. We have to keep on taking the steps, step by step by step by step. You know, when we are born, we are not born with fear. You know, so again, why do we fear? Why do we fear? It's very strange to me. So growth must be chosen again and again, again and again. That's just what you said. Keep on going. Fear must also then be overcome again and again. And guys, and this is what you've touched on just now, Francois. Everything worthwhile is always on the other side of fear. You know, that was very nice when you touched on it, just to say, keep on going. Just at the end of the day, it will be so much better. The price on the other side is always much better than what we fear in the end of the day, you know?
Yeah.
But the sad thing is the downfall. The downfall is that fear makes us suffer an inner war, folks. And that's the bad side. So, thus, if we want to progress our life, we must face our fears so that we can grow. And unfortunately, it's it's a never-ending process. So we have to face it. Yeah, we have to face it over and over and over and over again. What do you think on this? What do you think on this? Or what is your take
Chris,
on this?
funny enough, and things happen for a reason sometimes. And you know, most of my videos that I make it while I'm driving, and that is where my thoughts are going always. And actually, this morning I was thinking about things that's holding you back, and then you touch it again and say, you mustn't let things. Do you know what's holding you back? If you go sit and think about what is holding you back, my video this morning, which I didn't post because I have fear of posting it, because I actually want to refine it, and I want to think. I like to make a video and watch it over and over and over again, because that is how it comes into my brain and to make my brain think, what is holding me back? And the fear of letting something go, that's something that is holding you back. You are scared that you're either gonna lose your job, or you're gonna lose someone that you know in your life, like an acquaintance or something, a loved one, or all that type of things. What I tried to touch in the video was, if you want to stand up and do something, but something is holding you back, someone else's problem is becoming yours. It mustn't become your problem. You must be able to stand up and just go with it. And if you had that thought and you had that idea, just go and do it. But you are scared that you're going to leave someone behind. Now, now we come back to that story of like-minded people.
Yes.
You need to get someone or someone that wants to go with you with something, someone that can lead the way with you, someone that can build a bridge together to walk over all that other obstacles. Now, if you get something that's gonna hold you back, you're gonna stand still. But Chris, what is a better way to state that? I had some pause actions there in the video, and it's just if it's bothering you, cut it off. Just
Yes.
because you need to go forward, and that first step leads to another step, and that step leads to another step. Everything that you do will reflect tomorrow what you did yesterday.
Yes. So true. So true. Great insight there. Great nuggets again. Guys, I hope you have a pen and paper ready. Or come back for the replay. There's some valuable nuggets to be found here. Folks, another thing that I would love to share with you guys is the night Michael Jordan, everybody that knows basketball, the famous Michael Jordan, the night he was inducted into the Hall of Fame, he made a very powerful statement. And this thing really struck me like a bullet, or it was a light bulb moment. And then he emphasized his fearlessness. He said, limits, like fears, are often just an illusion. It's just an illusion, Francois. We all know what is an illusion. Normally, when we watch this guy that's doing the magic tricks or whatever, he creates an illusion and we start to believe, and we follow where he's showing and whatever. And it's the same thing with fear. Fear is just an illusion. But the sad part is that most of us, this illusion causes us to quit, run away. And it also limiting us, it limits our growth. And the sad part is it's robbing us from our dreams and our ideal lives, because we are the highest form of creation. We can do, be, or have anything that we want in life. But again, the illusion that's created by fear is the thing that's going to hold us back. But the funny enough is, guys, the same thing that wants us to grow is the same thing that's holding us back. And that is our mindset, our mind, the subconscious mind. But that is a discussion for another night. Let's park it there for the moment. Another thing that I want to add, to share with you folks is, for me, it's very sad that many talented people take their talents with them to the grave, because they are, or they were too afraid to follow their dreams. So let us learn from their lessons. It's always good, like Francois touched on it, and I want to congratulate you guys for being here tonight. And this is where we overcome our fear. This is where we get better. This is where we reinforce ourselves to get a stronger fighter, because we are in a fight here, guys. We are in a war. We need to understand, because it's an inner war. And this is the thing. We have to learn from, like I say, only fools learn from experience, but I would love to learn from other people's experiences. That's the beauty part of it. And Francois and folks, fear is just a choice. And you know what? Every one of us has a fear, some sort of fear. And again, we need to ask ourselves, what am I afraid of? Because we need to understand what it is. Like you just you touch on a couple of things. It might be ending a relationship. Might be fearing making decisions. You wanted to take a decision to shoot the video. Should I? Shouldn't I? Fear of being alone. Intimacy. Maybe we have to change the career, and then we are afraid to make that change. There's a big one. Fear of failure. To lose face. And then, guys, what other people think of us. What other people think of us has got nothing to do with us. Because that person will walk around the corner and, you know what, you already forgot that he had a thought about us.
Mm.
Right? Every
So,
person on this planet, sorry, Francois, every person on this planet has the potential to live a good life. And we are all blessed with talents and gifts. We have talents and gifts, guys. I'm not saying this to encourage you guys. Francois, folks, listen carefully. Conquering your fear is important, especially now.
I think you froze or I froze. I'm not sure. Okay, sorry guys. I don't know if I'm still on or Chris is still on, but if it is him that's off, then yeah, I really don't know what to do to get him back. This is on my phone. It still shows live, so it looks like I'm still on. I don't know if Chris will be able to come back in. It looks like Chris is coming back in. Chris, you're muted.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, maybe technology listened when I was talking. Sorry, guys. Seems like we had a blackout or something here. So, yeah, everything was just, I don't know what happened, but
Yeah, so I wanted to go on, Ma, because it looks like I'm live, but you there, not there.
yeah,
So
you're alive.
I wasn't sure if I'm
Yeah.
going to talk to myself there. Yeah.
Yeah, now I totally missed what I wanted to say, but no, because
Okay,
I
that's why
was.
I'll go on with you. Okay, but in any
Yeah,
case, how I came to my story on this morning was while driving in the traffic. Um, you know, when you sit there in the traffic and it's a long queue to the robot, and some people don't use their flickers, and some people overtake on the wrong side, and all that type of things. Then I thought to myself, always we're in a hurry. You want to drive
yeah,
past another car because this guy can't drive, because you think you are the only one that can drive. And that is where we need to understand that everybody is not the same. Everybody didn't learn how to drive the same way. If everybody drove the same way, yo, I don't know what perfect world we would have had. But now, if you look in the same way, if you convert that now to something in life, how your career is going to go, that is now, if you're going to worry about everybody else's careers and what they do, maybe you're following the wrong career. Because you look at this people that's driving this Merc and this 4x4 and this cruiser and whatever. Now you also want to do it because you see it's working for them. In the meantime, you are not built to do what they are doing. But if you were actually, now we come back to the fear. If you don't want to do what you want to do because of fear, you want to do what that people do because you see it's working for them. Maybe you are not built to do that, but if you did what you did and you overcome your fear, maybe you will maybe have a success for that. And you will do the best in it, and maybe you'll have 2 cruisers and all that type of things. But the thing is, you mustn't chase the money. You must just do what you love and everything. Don't have fear in what you really want to do and what you love to do. So at the end of the day, you can be good with that. And but if you follow other things the whole time, you worry about how other people are driving. That is baggage. That people that's negative, people that's holding you back, everything, that's baggage, and that makes it much harder for you to actually succeed because you have to carry everybody's problems with you. And yeah, that was what my video was about, and that was like almost like a coincidence. It's like my subconscious mind was thinking about these things, and then while I was driving, I wanted to make this video because it just comes up, and then it feels the right time now. I want to make this video now. Yes.
Yes. No, Francois, yes. Great info here, again, great info shared. So go out and go make that video. What's stopping you? Go out there
I
and go
made
make
it.
the video.
I made the video.
But when
I
are you
just
going
need
to
to
share it?
watch it over.
Oh, you want to edit it and check it? Okay, but again, that will be great. You know, Francois, the funny thing is that we were not born with fear. You know, and I've touched on it a bit earlier on.
Mm.
A simple example: if we were born with fear, you know, we wouldn't have learned to walk, nevertheless, to say to cross the road, or to even get into that nice car and drive the car, or to walk down the road to go to the next shop, or even go live and have a live discussion like this tonight. You know.
Yeah, and I had power, and it's load shedding now. I have power.
Yeah, but again, I just want to share something with you guys. That you know that fear's fundamental function is to protect us from harm.
Mm.
Fear's fundamental function is to protect us from harm. But we've installed this illusion of fear to be real at some point in time in our lives, which will destroy and ruin our lives. It's going to happen at some point in time.
Mm.
Reason why fear is just an illusion is because our brain can't distinguish between the difference between an actual or physical threat. Now I'm gone again.
Yes, though.
Oh, okay. Something happened. All right. And for that threat, mate, the threat that we see as a threat is something that's been made up by ourselves. And the only thing that matters is to understand what fear feels like. Right? So, tongue twister there. Because that's the only way you can fight and to fight the enemy if you know your enemy. If you don't know the enemy, you cannot fight this enemy, you know?
Yes.
Okay. Again, we need to understand what we are fighting. We need to understand who's our enemy. So we have to keep on asking those questions. So we need to get clarity. Is it a relationship? Is it the decisions that I have to take? Is it because I'm alone? Intimacy problems. That I change the career. All of a sudden, your boss comes to you and tells you, listen, we want to promote you to the next level. But sometimes we think in our minds, I'm too young, I'm too old, I cannot do this.
They won't think good of me. How will I go to an interview like that? But you just need to do it. That's all.
Exactly. Just take action. Just do it.
Mm.
Just do it. Like they say, I'm not here to promote shoes or any brands, but just do it. Everybody knows who I'm talking about, but yeah. See, as we are at war with ourselves, this is a war, like I said. To fight the inner enemy, we need self-knowledge. Self-knowledge, self-awareness, those are the things that we need to look at. Once we have clarity on what it is, what we fear, then we will know how to face it. We need to make fear our vitamin for growth. Make fear your vitamin. Make that thing that you fear the most. Make it so that it charges you every day to go out and go and do it. Go out and go and do it. Go out and go and do it. So in conclusion, fear is no longer the device or the mechanism that's protecting us, but actually it has turned into our worst enemy. It has turned into our worst enemy. And again, however, every type of fear we experience in our daily lives is based on two thoughts. There are two thoughts. The two major thoughts that we have of fear is the fear of failure or loss. This is what you've touched on in the beginning, Francois. And the fear of criticism and rejection. Because we as humans always have a sense of belonging. We always try to fit in somewhere. We're always trying to fit in, let's call it a tribe. You know, that's why we tend to fit in much easier into certain groups of people, or we don't fit into certain groups of people. You know? So, I have a question. I have a question for everybody. If you want, comment below. The question that I want to ask you guys, or I want to beg of you, you guys have to think about the following. This is something that I'm asking you guys. We must defeat fear because it creates an inner war that hurts our confidence. And this is toxic with too much self-doubt. And this will cause us not to pursue our dreams. I'm begging of you, I'm asking you that we must defeat our fears. To destroy this inner war that we have, because it hurts our confidence, self-confidence. And this is very toxic. And causes self-doubt. And yeah, I see there's a couple of comments here. I see John Pierre Topper said, Chris van Eyck, please will you make contact with me? This fear subject is a great subject in business. Thank you, John. Thanks for joining. Guys, I see. I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's here. Louise, LB, Cindy, John. I can see this on Facebook. I don't know who is on LinkedIn. We are streaming to 5 different platforms. I don't know who's who, but the Facebook I can see. And yeah, this is a great topic tonight. Fear is something that can hold us back. The same thing that wants us to grow is holding us back. So we just need to go and identify. Like you said, we get goosebumps when we speak. Anything that any light bulb moment you had. Yeah, John, self-confidence is the strongest weapon within ourselves. I fully agree. I fully agree with you. I fully agree with you. Fully agree with you. We still have 1 minute left of our official time because we were 4 minutes late, and then I popped out and I had to jump in again. But again, this is all about fear. Yes, we were stressed up to start. I was stressed up before we started, and I was like, where's Francois? Where is he? And then we started to worry about the background, and I started to worry about my background.
Needed to update the Zoom again.
And everything. So again, guys, this is all about, this is how you conquer your fear. Just get back and understand who you are. Another thing that one of my coaches taught me, if you doubt yourself, or if you just come back and understand who you are. That's why you have to go back to our self-awareness. Make a list of how other people see you. If somebody gives you a compliment, write it down. And the day when you feel worried or scared or something, you cannot do it, just go and read what other people think of you. Now, I believe in you guys. I know you have infinite potential. And I want to thank you, or we, Francois and myself, want to thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for allowing us to serve you on your success journeys. Now, it's really, really an honor to go out there. I mean, We are only human. It just shows that we are not machines. We are not robots. We are also scared. We are also faced
I
with
am
our
not
own
a
challenges
robot.
and options.
I'm
I'm
not
not a
a
robot.
robot. Okay.
I'm not a Robocop. But it just shows you guys. And again, everything is a skill in life. And a skill is something that somebody can teach you and you can learn it. And maybe you are scared to lead a team. If you have something, if you want to try and pinpoint which is holding you back, pop me or send me a personal message, or John already gave his telephone number. Make contact with me. We can have a half an hour clarity call for free. It won't cost you a cent. Can help you to find your roadblocks that you have. This thing that's really holding you back. Francois, sorry, I spoke too much. I intercepted your time. Any last thoughts from your side before we go? This topic, man, we can talk hours about it.
Okay, so
Over to you, Francois.
my last thing for tonight is, I've basically said it, is cut off what is holding you back. And I always have a saying, don't hold back, aim for your destination. And that is something that I believe in, and I'm just going to go forward. Yes, you still get your obstacles in between, but then you just need to restart, refresh, and just press that reset button and just remind yourself, oh yes, I need to reach for my destination and I don't need to hold back. Cut off whatever is holding me back. Don't make your problem other people's. Don't let other people's problems become yours. Aim for your destination, just go for it. Take that step. Take the next step after that, and then the next step after that. Before you do that step, you're gonna have that fear. But believe you me, after doing all that steps and the blood has flown after walking that mile, you're gonna come out there and you're gonna jump like Rocky Balboa there on the steps and say, yes, I've done it. So overcome your fear. Don't fear when we are near.
Drive the hearts. Drive the heart, love hearts. Thanks, Francois. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And like I said, watch the replay, get a pen and paper, write down. There were some very good nuggets here tonight. Francois, again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Sorry for all the technical difficulties we had, but I had so much fun tonight. Yes, I love to talk about fear. I love to the late Kobus Sportweg, in his absence, he used to call me, well, he called me the mind mechanic. It's all about mindset. Like I said, that's a discussion for another night. Let's just open the box, the Pandora box a little bit, so that the guys can have a, how do I say, have a small trailer or something that's coming, a preview. But again, all jokes aside, guys, thank you all for tuning in again. Francois, thanks again. And guys, if you want the replay is there. It will be there forever. When you watch the replay, comment replay, hashtag replay below in the comments. Like I said, for a free 30-minute clarity call or coaching call, comment hashtag clarity or coaching in the comments below, if you don't mind. And throw those odds. Share this video as far as you can. For sure, there's somebody out there. Everybody on this planet has got some sort of fear. I have a fear, and I want to share it with you quickly. And my wife knows this. I have a fear to take, and maybe some people don't know this. I have a fear to take or to go on holiday or to go to my boss and say, please, boss, I need to go for vacation. That's my, and all jokes aside, that's me. I get the sweaty palms, and I get the thick throat, and the tongue is stuck in the top of the mouth, and really, that's me. That's my phobia. I have to work on it, and it's better. It's better because now it's better. I've worked on it. I got coaches myself to help me.
Just
the
do
best
it.
goes is, yes, just do it. You're 100% correct. All right, guys, I want to leave you with the following statement. Maybe I spoke too much tonight. So the end of tonight, guys, I want you to remember and commit to yourself. Remember this, fear is a liar. Fear is a liar. As everything worthwhile is on the other side of fear. Thus, go out, face that fear and make it your friend. Always remember, the choice is yours. Ciao for now. Catch you next week.